When record-setting future Hall of Fame tight end Travis Kelce suits up on Sunday, fans know they can expect lightning speed, punishing blocks, and unbelievable playmaking skills from number 87. But many don't know about his wild and crazy spending habits that almost got him in trouble in his early career. Kelce was a third-round draft pick from the Kansas City Chiefs in 2013 and signed a $3.1 million contract with a $700,000 bonus right out of college. While this is small for the average NFL player now, as a young kid playing in Cincinnati, this was life-altering money that started burning a hole in his pocket the moment he received his signing bonus. Let's find out how one of today's hottest NFL stars spends his money and enjoys the ultimate life of luxury, as well as some exclusive money-saving tips from the Big Yeti himself. Let's go! Let's reveal his early spending habits and issues. When Kelce was drafted out of the University of Cincinnati by the Kansas City Chiefs, he was selected with the first pick of the third round of the draft. By being selected in that position, Kelce was set up to receive almost $600,000 after taxes from his signing bonus to go with his $3.1 million contract. However, since he was never taught financial literacy, what resulted was a spending spree that almost took him to the brink. Upon receiving his first big NFL check, Kelce, who was an absolute shoe fanatic, immediately looked for a pair of futuristic self-tying Marty McFly high tops by Nike. These limited edition sneakers are not only hard to find, but can run upwards of $15,000 a pair. In addition to those, Kelce added several more high-end Nike shoes to his collection that would impress even Air Jordan himself. But that was not the only thing burning a hole in Kelce's pocket. In addition to rare, limited edition shoes of all kinds, Kelce is a watch fanatic. And with that same signing bonus, he walked right into a downtown Kansas City jewelry store and walked out with a Rolex watch. Kelce later joked that he'd be wearing tens of thousands of dollars in shoes and watches into an empty apartment. And since Kelce always considered himself an ambassador of the fun life, he had no intention of slowing down. However, Kelce didn't understand at the time how the NFL actually paid its players. This pay schedule, combined with his spending habits, almost ruined him. So many people see the NFL players making millions of dollars a year just to end up broke. In fact, it was Kelce himself who said that he very well could have ended up on the popular ESPN documentary Broke. Fortunately, Kelce never had to experience that feeling, but he sure did come close. During a podcast with his brother Jason, Travis said that after he blew through his signing bonus, he didn't know his regular season game check only came during the season, and that the NFL player didn't get paid from February to August. This arrangement set the stage for him to have to start avoiding and hiding from his landlord when the rent was due. But even with that stress, his spending wasn't done. As Kelce puts it, he was always considered the fun guy who lived recklessly and proudly lived an all-in lifestyle. For a young NFL player with new money, this meant spending tens of thousands of dollars on bottle service at the swankiest nightclubs in Kansas City, Las Vegas, Miami, and other cities around the country. What some fans don't know is that this was happening even during the regular season. When Kelce was drafted by the Chiefs in 2013, they were coming off a disastrous 2012 season in which they only won 2 games. To motivate the team to do better, head coach Andy Reid instituted a policy that if the Chiefs won on Sunday, they would get Monday and Tuesday off, which gave them Sunday night to Wednesday morning to do what they want. When you're young and you have plenty of energy and a paycheck to spend, those 2.5 days provide more than enough time to splurge. However, certain kinds of splurging that NFL players do during the season is frowned upon by coaches and the league. However, that never stopped Travis. After drafting Kelce, the Chiefs turned it around in 2013 by winning 11 games and making the playoffs. Those additional wins allowed Kelce to enjoy more time off to go wild with his paychecks. Self-admittedly, Kelce would grab flights all over the country to satisfy his partying urges and buy bottle service at the club, which ended up with 5- and 6-figure credit card bills at the end of the night. Today, if you ask Kelce what young players should never do, he'll tell you it's not to buy bottle service at clubs. During a recent podcast, Travis admitted that he felt so stupid when his brother asked him how he was doing with his money, since he was making millions of dollars and had absolutely nothing to show for it outside of a collection of designer shoes and clothes. However, despite all of the extravagant and reckless spending early in his career, his dedication to football led to success on the field. It was that success that allowed him to sign even more lucrative contracts. With life lessons already learned, Kelce knew that he had to be smarter with his money or continue to risk potentially losing everything. Now, his new spending habits. Today, with the help of trusted advisors, Kelce is still living a life of extravagant spending and posh luxuries, but he found balance and now spends money in places that ensure his financial future is secure for him and his family well after his life in football is over. So, what does Kelce spend his money on now? Some things don't change. Kelce is still and always will be a self-professed shoe fanatic. In Travis's main home, he has a walk-in closet that his brother says is the size of most bedrooms. In this closet, Kelce has shoes on display and in boxes on every wall, from the floor to the ceiling. However, if you're picturing a basic walk-in closet, this is Travis Kelce we're talking about. The ceiling in his shoe closet is 20 feet high. Filled in this canyon of a closet are rare items such as limited edition Dior Air Jordans, Louis Vuitton boots with gold accents, and other designer kicks. While no one has put an estimated value on his shoe closet, you can be sure it's worth more than most homes in the entire Kansas City area. While the shoe and designer watch obsession has never left him, Travis has changed his spending habits and focuses on putting his money in ventures that will bring future revenue for himself and his family. And while you may not even know it, Travis has such an investment empire that many consumer products we buy make even more money for him. While his investments change, he is a well-known financial partner with McDonald's, Nike, LG, Dick's Sporting Goods, and many more popular brands. In addition to corporate investments, Kelce has managed to feed his need for designer clothes by starting his own clothing empire, True Colors, which is inspired by vintage 90s sportswear. For fans, this is your chance to really know Travis in a different way. As the head decision maker, the fashion mogul is known for collaborating with his company by examining fabric samples, color swatches, design rendering, and the stitching. Just like he cares about fashion, he cares about fans and customers too. Adding to Kelce's impressive business investment portfolio, he is also a partner in Casa Azul Tequila, Cholula Hot Sauce, and has entered a partnership with the NFL and Visa to help instruct teenagers all over the country about the importance of financial literacy. From helping kids understand money to his own philanthropic efforts, Travis Kelce is bound and determined to make sure no one recreates the mistakes he made with his initial NFL contract money. Aside from the many business ventures Kelce is a part of, real estate is also something he has spent a significant amount of money on. Kelce owns a custom-built mansion in the Briarcliff area of Kansas City, which boasts all the modern luxuries and amenities you could want inside a modern and stylish 10,000 square foot pad. In addition to that, Travis also rents out the entire top floor penthouse of a downtown Kansas City high-rise that has everything anyone could want, perfect for an all-world NFL tight end. As you can see, life as an NFL player can be filled with luxury and huge contracts if you're successful. However, even someone with Travis Kelce's talent can end up broke if they don't follow sound financial principles. According to Travis, balance is the key. He has always said it himself. You have to spend money smartly to make money. And the way Travis is headed, he'll have money for the long term. Whether it's spending on body recovery technology, real estate, business investments, or his own charitable efforts, Travis is still a baller, and even though he makes better investment decisions, you'll still catch him decked out with the finest shoes and clothes in the fashion world. One thing you won't see is the Ford F-150 that belongs to Travis's brother Jason. After Travis borrowed the truck, it was promptly stolen at a strip club after he left it unlocked. But that's a story for another time.